for more information. I've got a $75 donation from Frogalicious. I've donated to every GDQ so far, so why break the habit now? I've watched too many friends go through the fight with cancer. Some survived and others sadly did not. I watched them play games through their treatments and to escape their world for a time. It is nice to see the games they played also being played to help prevent cancer. Thank you all for putting on this event.
Laugh.
Oh, ooh.
Okay, there we go. I regret nothing for submitting this.
I like the pose there. It's very dramatic.
He's ready.
Like,
He is so ready.
he's also, I don't know, so... He just looks, what do you call them?
So I just want to make
Amish.
one comment before I start this. I practiced for this by not practicing for this at all. Because
really
this
the only
game
way to
does
do
not
it.
need practice. Yeah.
Press start is also
Three,
different
two,
font.
one, go.
Woo!
Okay, so this run's not going to last very long, so it's best to conserve time. In this stage, he's going to be mashing the unused button because for some reason that makes him go fast. He's stealing this key from the bird, and he has a 50-50 shot of getting the right door. Nope, not that one. So we'll try again. First thing you'll notice is that even though the game's titled Escape from Atlantis, he's running from a volcano. We're going to guess it's Pompeii. They don't know the difference. It's Color Dreams. Please forgive them. Anytime he dies, he's going to go to this graveyard stage. You don't really lose lives or anything like that. You just have to find the heart to go back to where you left off. And typically, you won't really lose any progress. If you get caught by death inside those stages, it's no big deal. You'll just go back one stage. So here we are. This is another stage that you can actually mash the run button. Death is supposed to be a very constant problem for you when you're in these stages, but for some reason mashing the unused button in that stage just makes you run so fast that it becomes kind of a joke. He's going to throw buckets of water at these lava snakes, I think. The hitboxes in this game are sort of a suggestion, to be perfectly honest. There are some times where you can stand directly on the lava and you'll be perfectly fine. And then there are other times where you'll be standing on grass and it'll kill you. Once he's killed 3 of those, a ton of these little springy serpents will appear. I'm just going to describe them to the best of my ability. These springy serpents will appear and you have to find the elephant bucket to pour on them. If any of these words sound unusual, then you understand Escape from Atlantis to its fullest.
Yeah. Now, if you do play this casually, you'll probably spend 90-95% of your time in the underworld here.
Please don't play this casual.
And yeah, if any of these springy snakes touch you, you're going to have to kill all the springy snakes again. I don't know.
And Death went in for the jukes.
By the way, I just love that there's this giant volcano in Atlantis. I don't know.
I'll wait for him to come over
The,
here.
Come here.
if you want to call it platforming, the platforming in this stage is actually extremely difficult. It's hard to get an impression from someone who has played this game. If you watch them, it looks really straightforward. But this game is cryptic in the most extreme way possible. It's impossible to really know what the game ever expects from you at any point in time, and the game just really never sets out to what the goal conditions are. So here he's picked up this giant object, which we will find out is actually a cork that you're supposed to shove in this thing's mouth, and now we're done with stage 2.
And now, time to chop wood.
All right,
And-
so we're just chopping a little bit of wood, and then suddenly life-size or man-sized bees appear
Which, they're sprites. Once they die, they go to the top left corner of the screen for some reason.
because Escape from Atlantis.
Yeah.
And I have to describe it quickly because he's going to get there and it's going to pass so quickly. Once he kills this last bee, he needs to pass over this gap by grabbing onto the bird. It's an extremely fickle jump. If you don't know what you're doing going into it, it's 100% of the time you will fall in the water. Here, the game wants you to shield or collect these fireballs.
When the shields feel like working.
Yeah, the hitbox is a mere suggestion, and for some reason the goal condition is to block 5 of them. I can't possibly provide any motivation for this game. It is what it is.
And now there's a giant box. Don't step in the
Don't
cage.
touch the cage or else you'll die, but you need to make sure the pig gets in the cage. Okay, pig's in the cage.
Oh, good, good.
All right, now we need to cross this gap coming up, so he's going to grab the ladder. But, there's a man-sized spider now. Everything's on fire, keep that in mind.
There we go.
And now we fight the Cyclops, but we're not really going to fight the Cyclops. I mean, we're going to just kind of sidle by him, and okay, now we're good.
You can kill him.
You
can stun lock him. He really doesn't do anything.
All right, we're coming up on time really quickly.
no.
Sorry, there's one more
This
stage.
stage.
One more stage. I had blocked this one out of memory. So what this stage wants you to do is to use the hammer to break a pathway through it. So the game sort of expects you to carve out sort of a 4x4 walkway of the rocks, and you can just walk through to the next area. Of course, the game doesn't explain this at any point. There's no reason for you to believe that breaking any number of rocks will have any impact on the game whatsoever. But what the game ultimately wants you to do is break a 4x4 walkway through, but turns out they didn't actually program it to check for a 4x4 section. They really just wanted to check whether or not the last row was broken. Because why would anyone ever jump over the rocks? That would be silly. So he's just going to break the last 4 and then escape from Atlantis. So in this stage, we're coming up on time really quickly now, for real this time. He needs to jump across these, avoid lightning, and also avoid a giant shark.
Nope. He was right there.
Oh. Really good hitbox, by the way.
Nope.
Oh,
And there's only one place on the ship that you can jump on.
yeah. I
which-
think we actually looked into it. It's like a 4x8
Time.
square.
Minute!
That's Escape from Atlantis.
6 minutes and 4 seconds.
I regret nothing.
I regret that it didn't take longer.
Let's have another round of applause for Dragondarch and Escape from Atlantis. I feel like we've all escaped from Atlantis. Just wanted to remind everybody that the AGDQ 2016 stream is powered by Twitch and